Something we hope you'll really like.
Aha!
Oh my god. OBS changed my microphone. I had no idea I wasn't being picked up all this time. I quit. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Angel sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. the birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and futures. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and complete the broming cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Also, Miss Val, let me get you a shout out real quick.
Yo, oh my god, stop. I keep on thinking like the meanest things to say right now. Oh god. Okay, the last one was funny when I just thought, can I say it?
You're up here. You need to bring it down here.
But, oh man. I ain't trying to get in
I'll help you clip that.
I'm gonna assume that was Sage. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone's had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue... You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? It's my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across the hall on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. It's a robot. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose to the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. I've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack? Well, everything's related to KFC, so chicken? You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats, and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Angel, there's a seat here. It seems no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Two good options, but which one will you choose? Sit by your best friend or sit by Colonel Sanders? I think I'll sit by my best friend. It would just make me nervous to sit by a really cute guy. You moved to take a seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders. He's such a magnet personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Already? What have we learned? We learned Colonel Sanders is hot, but... like... what else is there? Yay, a quiz about me. Incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Tell me if you are ready for a lifetime of culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely? That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... forest is to feather? Oh, trying to put the smarts on me. I got big brain moves. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? The spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, oh god. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Anything? Aha. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches culinary school. He's the best boy. 5 out of 5. Let's go. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? No. You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Angel. You scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the schools dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? And this, Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head and its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are the huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What do you think? We want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. I get it. I'll take his portions. I understand. Well, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes glow wide and he starts contorting his face as he tries to hold the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please tell my fellow classmates. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. You're alone with your taste buds, gripping the drumstick in your hand. You float weightlessly. Savor the moment, everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Focus your mind and meditate on a moment. Try to identify every flavor. Ooh, it's either A or B. We'll try that one. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful and pure heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love for a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Approach the Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a combination of flavors that will make me my fortune, establish my legacy for all time as I open the chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I will be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Okay, so this should be a really short game, which is good, because hubby is coming home with dinner, and then him and I are going to do something together on stream. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it does hurt. It doesn't hurt to be persistent. I know what they say about You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Just one ingredient. But you can't tell I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me." Oh, they're gonna really keep the... Okay, whatever. Blank? Wow, you've never would have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. "Oh, it's you again. Howdy." "Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated." "It sounds like you have big plans." "I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that." Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Him to show you your own strength. Well, him with a big idea in addition to additional ingredients would really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Angel. I am sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Should we head back inside? The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, Angel. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. And the robot, of course, the robot. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. How do we know the robot is a dude? It's a robot. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I'd say Pop. Sorry, Clank. I think Miriam will be partnering up with Pop today. Aww. Pop gives a big smile as he steps to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. Oh my god, he's like Ralph from The Simpsons. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana without peeling it and proudly eats the entire thing. Ew. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. Well, apparently I'm rude. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to you and your partner, Colonel Sanders? It's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Octopus. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I think we'll stick with the KFC theme here and go mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting, maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Don't worry about it, Ashley. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Your man. You barely have talked to the dude. All you did is flash your boobs at him, and that's about it. Did someone call for me? Nobody called for you. Oh no, geez. Van. While I'm over here crushing Angel's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes, and tosses them into the boiling water, and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. You working in quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like Angel was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. I don't feel you. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like thigh and a drumstick? Just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But the thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Bestie's always gonna have my back. You turn to Miriam as soon as you find her. She senses it and looks back. This girl, friend in need radar, is second to none. Immediately she comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Angel is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension in the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion was guided through the steps you know well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, to which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. The gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand there holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes, and lifting the heaping spork fills up when you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with the Colonel. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling a spork of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by the revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold it right there, Angel. We do not waste food at the Brome cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Van rushes back over a covered dish with his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. Just a few minutes. I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe and forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Jesus. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Oh my god, what? Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone, and notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain just for a moment, and then it's almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class gathered around to watch Pop's final moments. Shock frozen the whole crowd. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professors were making enough money. I'm not sure the professors here are making enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know I'm not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Angel? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Damn it, Van! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Is he for real? Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Spork Monster? Really? What the hell? I thought this was a dating sim. I thought this was supposed to be Valentine's Day fun. Like, what the hell is this? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just coincidence? Before you can discuss the syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Oh, Jesus. Cook with love! Does 1 damage. Oh, Lord, we're gonna be here a minute. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. Oh, Lord. How will you respond? Defend. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna throw at me. Which defense will you use? You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go attack once again. Spork Monster uses the Utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. What was the point of defending? If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Spork Monster is using cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad, and I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile Venom, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. You manage to trap down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. I certainly won't be back like you said. Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. You defeated the monster. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover to find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko? Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy, you keep your eyes open. Darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, introducing your love. Dreams are weird. Or instructing your love. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, like Pop. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. Oh, that's cute. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart, and he told me all kinds of stories about the Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school, most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication, there we go, that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. What if he's not into me? Why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I said that a secret ingredient. There's a dramatic echo in here? Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder creation from super duper rare dried flower petals. And if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He's so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor is unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking. So we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I am definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. You want some Stream Raiders, sweetie? I got you. I started so early and I didn't announce that I was going live early, so I didn't know if anybody was going to join me for Stream Raiders, so I didn't start up Stream Raiders. Plus, I had a really shitty start to stream. My mic was muted for a good 5 minutes. And, like 5 or 10 minutes. And something else happened, and I'm just like, damn it, maybe I should just end. And then you popped up, and I was like, okay. Alright, well, we'll make it through. There you go, my dear. Tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you, or make up a fake ingredient. Oh my god, this is hard because I don't want to share a secret. You know, like, you don't share your man's secret. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Val, no worries. You don't share a secret that your man or your crush has told you, but at the same time, you don't lie to your friend. So, shit. Is there an option C? Can I get an option C here, please? I don't like it, but I think the whole goal is to try to date Colonel Sanders, so we'll go with that one. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up, immediately imagining such a thing. And you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you ask her to confirm what she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. The Colonel. Oh my god, he's on a fucking horse. It's Colonel Sanders and he's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory or run to him. Okay, let's not, like, be overly desperate here and just admire from afar. Colonel Sanders, the horse is truly a thing of... Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it. That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Angel gets really nervous around people they like. What? That's not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. We enter the classroom. You see two rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, or summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? I'm pretty sure that's not how you say that. Like, that's not how the insult goes, but that's alright. I think she jacked it up. Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. I I like the second answer, but I don't like the second part of the second answer. I really am not interested in what these two asshats have to say. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magical spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping and tries to cover... You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panic. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they're hiding. You instantly recognize it. The book, like the one you found after the encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, hee hee. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. There's the robot. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry, he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh, God. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone is completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know it's a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Yeah, we established that day one. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But here I am now. I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. Buck, 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 buck. You want to pay attention to the lesson, you truly do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about the Colonel. You miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Angel? Well, what? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? Ugh. The pepper's gonna be hot. A glass of water is, well, just a glass of water. So, I guess dog biscuit? Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Oh, I'm so sorry. Your apron is left in tatters and the entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. What? Really? Never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. Spork monster. Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend. Wherever you are. Which item do you want to sample? The pepper? Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out to grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. See, I knew this was going to happen. The pepper triggered an intense spice hallucination, and it feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you the important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. So what, it was the water? All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... I think I still have some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. Great. You think to yourself, geez, I should have paid better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Oh my god, that was the stupidest, like, multiple choice thing I've ever gone through. Before you can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. Level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time, or step up to them, you're on. I think we could do it. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Angel. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he has put a stop to this madness. Now, students, settle down. This is the lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh, God. Just then, huge light blasts your face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's the original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond was formed under pressure, and now is a chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You and his chicken you made mashed potatoes gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. You may not know all the ingredients, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you've got some basic steps going. It's time to alleviate your craft. State of mind that offers the most flavor. Oh god, that was like literally just eeny meeny miny mo. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice, and you draw energy from that place. Now would be a time to harness that energy, so where did it come from? You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Angel. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing that he's watching you is making you forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Oh god. How many spoonfuls of gravy to fulfill? Okay, I must have ran out of time. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Oh god, okay, I get it. My character can't focus. I was gonna say, like, I'm clicking. Like, why can't I get the answers? You're really struggling to keep up. Began plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ew, yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing fellow appliances utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Angel does. It's a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Angel, no! But you're not fast enough and your hands get stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Great. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle's over. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Angel's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks on to the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. God. This girl. I can't with her. Under a white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good. It tells a story of excellence. Oh my God, I'm not, like, awake yet from my, nap. I was going to ask Angel to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette on top of a slice of a honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry glee. Or geely. Maybe that's jelly? Maybe it's jelly? Oh, please, Centaur. I'm getting, Sarpinos for dinner. It's, we're getting calzones for, Valentine's Day. I'm honestly only playing it because it's a dating sim, and it's Valentine's Day or Love Day, so, you know. Now, I honestly cannot stand KFC. I think it's the worst fast food place on this planet. If I'm being 100% honest. Great, the Colonel's intrigued and dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Let's see what clip you get today.
Wait here.
No dating sim together? What do you mean, no dating sim together? Oh, I left my husband so I could date the Colonel. Didn't you read my title? Me and hubby are no more. I broke up with him so I could date the Colonel. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you, hee. He pauses at the sauce-covered finger to his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Let's get in between them. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off of his glistening face. Ha! That'll surely get me in. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. Oh, man! His goatee isn't a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Ew. Game over. Really? I didn't get the Colonel! I didn't get the Colonel! Centaur, you scared the Colonel away. Why would you do this to me, bro? Why would you do this to me? Oh, okay. Thank God I don't have to go through the whole thing again. Alright, we've been through this again. I'm just gonna kind of speed run this. Oh my God, bite me, Centaur. I just wanted to date the Colonel, okay? And I'm not a cheating person, so I had to break up with him so I could get with the Colonel. Alright? God, stay tuned. See how the story ends. Just chill. Chill, bro. Chill. Alright, timer goes on. Just wait. Sit back, enjoy the show, Centaur. Things will get better. I promise you. Okay? I promise you. I have a plan. I have this entire show planned out today, alright? Like, just relax. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. And if not, it'll be up on YouTube for y'all to see. With, you know, the 5 minutes of me not having a mic, because I didn't have it on. Like, it didn't pick up my... long story. Anyways, I had a rough start to stream. Long story short. Alright, here we go. Time for the quiz. It's a timed quiz, so I'm gonna go through these kind of quickly. Because we already did it. Oh, so no matter what I do, I'm gonna end up screwing up at the end, no matter how fast I answer them. Wonderful, I love that. Well, you often find that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. So no matter what, they make me fail this. Oh, that pisses me off. I was doing so good, like straight out the gate. Got every single answer right until I get distracted. Air quotes. Alright, we ain't gonna touch his mustache. He wants to leave it there. It's disgusting. Tell us what you prepared. We already know what she prepared. I was going to ask Angel to do the honors, but since she's injured, pouring might be too difficult. If you wouldn't mind me letting your strong, steady hand... There's like a dessert within a dessert within a dessert in her frickin' dessert. I hate her so much. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Internalize the rage. Just push it deep down inside. Nobody has to know about it. Your rage burns so intently with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. Hey, at least we made it here. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. You can just leave me alone. I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed anything before? That's exactly what I think. We're trying to date Colonel Sanders from KFC. Hello? Centaur, weren't you paying attention? Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. Oh, he's a cocky mofo, ain't he? Alright, let's do this Stream Raiders battle. And that's the boss. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to the boss. Alrighty. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Hello? But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock and even failed as a mule handler. That was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I know you're a bit older than me, Angel, but... What's the matter? Oh my god, did I spell victim wrong? Hold on. Yeah, I did. Oh my god, I have Tom instead of Tim. Oh my lord. Bruh. Do you know how long that's been up there? Do we know how long that's been up there? Good God. Good golly, Miss Molly. There you go, sweetie. If you don't see it, do a quick refresh and you should have it now. Good long while. I just left it for a long while. I never even noticed that. Holy fuck. Oh god, she's stupid and can't spell. Oh my god. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, no, I didn't expect many people to come out on Valentine's Day, except, you know, the single folk. Hey, I'm one of you for a little bit now. Till I get my, ropes into Colonel Sanders here. Arrgh. I didn't know. Some people see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. Oh, God. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours or labor or money could deter me from giving giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. That art could have been a platypus noise. No, that was just all me. It was a... I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world. To the entire world except Angel, because she hates your chicken, sir. And make up for my best misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the fork monster. Borko. It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know you're strong and cooking school can put a it's a dating simulator, All Centaur. It's free on the Steam. It's free on Steam. It's a free to play. And my only Valentine's Day kind of game. I've been saving it for Valentine's Day for a minute now. Yeah, no, I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human ones? Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. Precisely, and I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay, sorry. I thought this was a romance game. Ah, it's a dating sim. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Angel, together, I am sure we can defeat them. We? I thought you were after what's-her-face. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Not a game trying to teach lessons about goodwill. Oh, hell no. This is just for fun. This is just for laughs, shits and giggles, you know. That's it. We're just having a slow, chill stream. I did say at the beginning of my stream, Thursday, we usually do marriage counseling. We're not going to be doing that, but I do have a surprise during this stream, so it'll make up for Thursday. After I win the Colonel's heart, we'll do a little break while Angel stuffs calzone in her face. And, like, you know, maybe watch, like, YouTube videos or something like that while I stuff my face. And we just kind of hang out. And then, we're going to move on to something else. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. God, this house is amazing. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. The Colonel will hate the knife in the back he will get from your ex-hubby. Yeah, shit. I think somebody smells my plan and what I've cooked up here. Damn it. Is it that obvious? Is it that obvious? Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. The coleslaw? Are we working on the coleslaw? It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, or perhaps both. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I kind of want to reveal it because I don't even know what the fuck I'm working on. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be, and you share your original cooking with the Colonel Sanders. Before you talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. I knew it! Shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxury hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Aww. You could offer him more, but it seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. He seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be perfect time to do some snooping. What? No. Why? Things are going so well. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on the item to discover more about the Colonel. I mean, pictures are okay to look at. Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered his herbs and spices. Adorable baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and the mustache combo he sports. You figured this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves, right? I don't have my baby pictures hanging up. I think all I have hanging up is a high school diploma. Then I have a picture of Marley and hubby. And one of my grandfather. Those are the only pictures I have in my office. And the rest are a bunch of, like, posters that I've colored and arted. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? I really don't want to snoop around through his house. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looked a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely to see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. His friend Pete, duh. Door opened up. I don't really want to go snooping around though. What is this? It's a scented candle. Okay, that's not too bad to look at. Scented candle, you pick it up to try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? A piece of wood floating in the lake? What the fuck? Summer of 69? Woo, 69. No, it's one of the secret recipes ingredients. We're not going to tell you because we're assholes. Tap on the item to discover about the kernel. What is this? Lock of silver hair woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Oh my lord. Very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. Little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "True state bird of great state of Kentucky." This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it draws on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens up. Inside, you find a single note. Shit, I didn't know that was a safe. I thought it was a freaking thermostat. You know, and it was going to say, oh, it's sitting at, like, you know, a comfortable oven temperature or some shit. Can chicken be prepared sushimi style? Okay, at least it wasn't nothing. What's this? You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then a ghost of student pops up. Oh, this guy again? Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? No. Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of the student is swept out with the breeze. Oh, they're gonna make me look at everything. Oh, I don't like snooping. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Oh, poor guy. I don't want to look in here. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closets and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Oh, Lord, this is getting worse. Alright, Al-Centaur, we'll be here. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide now is your moment, and make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. I really don't want to tell him I've been snooping in his house. I don't know what the big move is. Tell him we're cold. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Yes. Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take the jacket off and run to the door. Run for the door. But we just got... Oh my... This game! Garar! But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Angel? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dream sequence. Chicken. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Oh my god, we spent the night? Jezebel! No, I'm kidding. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He is holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's the sample breakfast I just whipped up. Chicken for breakfast? Disgusting. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food. It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say we're a perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? This is all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all, and University of Cooking Academy for Learning awaits for no one. You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, But now that it turns out you're fine, I can get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she say a shush house? As if that's a thing people say? What is that even referring to? I have no idea. And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however, blotting up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. Well, I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter with your rivals in the quad. You can tell from the distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's the swirly? Sounds delicious. Oh god, Pop. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hehe, Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Angel, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives as it appears things are boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something's been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Angel, how's your hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Oh, get over yourself, bitch. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Angel. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Angel. Fuck! Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself on how slightly you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Oh no. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found laying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No, I don't want to forget him. I want to be with him. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up as he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and he focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom, begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you. Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in the hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Angel, for reminding me to dole out the indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by a sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads the case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. Oh my god. Hey, Felchion. How's it going? It's been a minute. Alright, we got a battle ready. Happy Love Day! You were here the other day lurking? Well, I appreciate the lurks, my dude. I really do. We got some stream raiders going if you're interested. We're doing this silly little dating simulator. It was free on Twitch. Okay, so then it's... Okay. Want to make sure I'm still going on the right path. Okay, nobody does ranged. There we go, let's do that. Alright, if you're interested to join the battle, go right ahead. The more the merrier. Alrighty. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble, now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble, I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we step foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by Hush House. Thank you for the epic rogue. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. Jesus. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Aww, that's kind of cute. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast Paul over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead. The final exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. The test time approaches. You see you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam. Are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you are gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Hey, Dova! Happy Love Day! Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? I mean, if he offers, maybe. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch is big enough for both of us. Whoever else we want to bring along. What is this, party at the Colonel's house? If it's not Pop or Clang or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? Kerfuffle on Discord. Oh no. Those are always fun. Gotta love Discord kerfuffles. You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow. Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. I was stretching. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you're pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend your time before the exam. You decided to head to the arena early and practice a dish. Is it the location of your final challenge, a test of will, test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van and supposed man and his eviler counterpart Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on, Angel's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, I didn't even know I knew how to make pot pie. Making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your crunch session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Damn it. Angel, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I am looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about the practice dish, because we're likely to leave it in there and it catch fire, and then we're all in a shitstorm. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such a oddly specific man. You knew it was pot pie from just the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Best pot pie I ever tasted. I always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with your everything you've got. You step up to the cook-off for the cook-off of a lifetime. I don't know why I struggled with that sentence. It really wasn't that difficult, but my brain thought it was. You decide that mac and cheese plus pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass of several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices as he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. Intensity in the room starts at 10 out of 10 with frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out, ready to cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Levitates? He's a sorcerer! Burn him at the stake. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Falchion. I hope things get better for you. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects the ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster? Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clark learn to speak English? It's the singularity. It's the singularity as was foretold. He mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Yeah, that's always great. It sounds like, I don't know the entire situation, but it sounds like they can't be adults about things. And that's just really sad. Especially if it's a Discord full of adults, that's even worse. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Well, he's out. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has a spell book out. Is she going to use some sort of dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil? Evil magic? Nah, the Colonel said doing things the easy way is never good. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Yes. I believe in you, Angel. Oh, Colonel. Miriam notices too.
Aww.
I've always believed in you, Angel, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're over here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food? Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Aw, see, I knew this is why we always, like, helped her out. We chose the answers that always was geared towards her. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backward. God. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into the dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? Spork monsters? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But I have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster, notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup, back in the old country, you can feel the spork monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they come from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time at Monster School. I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, he tossed a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Summon extra power? I don't frickin' know. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Angel, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you have been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been prepping their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Oh god. Don't worry, dear Angel, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today. I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. all you managed to make is mac and cheese, and it's almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds the delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. Oh, thank you. White chocolate too? I get dark chocolate and white chocolate?
Because the chocolate love.
Right. Love day. Love day. It's love day, baby. It's love day. Now you've ruined my surprise. My title said that I dumped you so that I could date Colonel Sanders because I'm not a cheating lady. Now they know we're not really broken up. Fuck. That's okay. I'm pretty sure Centaur picked up on it. Mm-hmm. What's in it?
Mind you, it's not over there. It's the thing that literally...
Go get on your chair, Marmar, so Mommy can finish her story and then take a mini break and stuff her calzone in her face. Get on your chair. Go lay down. Go. Sorry, y'all. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have a surprising effect that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. Well, that was quick. With time expired, it's just a moment. It's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall. Oh my god, this looks amazing.
Yeah, by the fucking way.
I'm distracted by food so easily.
By the fucking way, I was waiting there 15 to bring it out to me.
Jesus
It
Christ.
said ready, and I clicked on it, and I had to call them up, and they brought out Utensil right after that. Oh, we're swamps, I'm sorry. They gave, she needs to learn how to, like, I'm sorry, sir, I'll bring it to you right away. That's what you fucking do. You don't sit there and be like, oh, well, we're swamped.
Right, I don't care about your life problems. Give me my food.
I do not give what you are.
Was there a lot of people there?
No, there's a bunch of livery. It's dinner time.
Yeah. I guess everybody had the same idea Angel did. Serpinos for Valentine's Day. Handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure, innocent giggle that only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly a yearbook. It's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks, Clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear the signature whir and beep and other automatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. Oh, look at how tiny it is. It's so cute. My word, it's so delicate and so teeny tiny. Naruto Maki? I spy a float of its itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of the pink tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. There we go. Miriam is overjoyed and gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Angel, for helping me believe in myself. Aw, you're welcome, girl. I got you. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an X-zone urchin shell topped with caviar. Looks disgusting. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from the second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't. He can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to sloth around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Aw, poor puppy. I can't eat it.
Why is it?
It keeps poking my tongue. Don't question it. It's a corgi and it's cute and we love it. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount sympathy? This isn't the last you heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made... That's kind of cute. Orange blossom, Turkish delight in light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it and attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. What was the fucking point? Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Exactly. Got toast in your ears or something, Angel? I told you, it's a display piece. Alright, bitch. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition, at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. I want to be judged on eating. I'd go to College of Eating School for the Hungry. She's disqualified. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You're disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. With that, Ashley storms off to re-dictate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be a fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders are the final cooks to step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. What is that, mac and cheese and chicken tenders?
Chicken tenders or meatballs, but I'm gonna say it's gonna turn Sanders.
Right. Looks disgusting.
Looks alright.
It looked better before.
It was just a bowl of mac. It wasn't anything before.
Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. I'm in my 49 dog years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. So delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Oh god, he's become Oprah. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made the new menu item. The new menu item is impressive. Even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance.
Beer jock and big tits.
Yes. Exactly. Hold on, I got a battle to kick. Not bad. Oh, no worries. Oh, that one's good. Alrighty, load 'em up, y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't make that bigger for our last battle. My bad. I really just want to finish this story and eat my food that's in front of me. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Well, it's about time you recognized. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed, and there were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, thank you for the epic monk. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria is completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area and humble decor, seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. Oh, oh. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghost allowed at graduation is clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
Notice me, senpai.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
You said it was free, right?
Yeah, it's free to play. I didn't pay for this, honey. I promise you.
No one should.
No. Look, okay, it's Love Day. I thought this would be something cute and that we can just laugh at and be like, haha, this is stupid, you know.
It is stupid.
Just, you know what I mean? I didn't expect it to be serious. I didn't even expect anybody to show up, to be honest. Because, you know, it's Valentine's Day. Either people are at home alone watching movies and eating, you know, ice cream out of a carton. Or they're spending it with their, you know, significant others and whatnot. You know. What, their significant other? Ew.
No, they're both.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Dude, I should have had you pick me up some cookie dough. We could have dined on some cookie dough tonight. God damn it. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Oh, Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found a love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. How to waste points like a boss, step 1. Yes, Fletchion, yes. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched on top of his dirty chef hat, a crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so I had it mailed directly to your father. I figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. His father is the dean. Oh, now I get it. Are you quite done?
It is, but it's fine.
Oh my lord. I'm so glad we're broken up, and I'm so glad I'm with the Colonel now. And we can get a new wing on the school, not to mention honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? Aw, he's so cute. It's an incredible turn of events, an offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he knows, but either way, a crown and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop. I'm not interested. Really? Really? Hell, if Colonel rejects me, I'm interested. I'll take anybody at this point. Oh my goodness. Now at least I got much to do with my life. So much to do with my life. A twist on a twist. So many more 3-day universities to attend. 3-day universities.
Right, what the hell?
So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie doke. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. I must go now. My planet needs me. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Yes! Howdy, classmates. Oh, look at this. He looks so casual and so nice.
What the hell do you need a fucking pen for?
Writing down the secret recipe. Look, you know what? We are through. Get over it. I'm with the Colonel now. I'm gonna get with the Colonel. Oh my god. That was one of the reasons why I left you. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed an entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. And man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Question mark? Oh my god. So do I even get with him?
No.
Wanna be my plan B?
No. I don't want Colonel Sanders sloppy seconds. He slept with you.
We didn't sleep together. We
Yeah.
just cooked together.
How
That
can-
was it.
How exactly can I trust you?
Oh my god. You know it's all been a joke. Alright, so anyways, that was I Love Colonel Sanders. For whatever reason. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Finger-licking good dating simulator. There was nothing finger-licking or good about it. Just saying. Just saying. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna munch down on my calzone. Why does this game exist? Because it's free to play. I don't know why it exists, but here, I'll show you a little bit about it. It is 100% free, as it should be.
Right.
As it should be. I mean, there are worse dating sims out there, but this one... This one was just nuts. Alrighty, so... Obviously, it was all a ruse that I left my husband to get with Colonel Sanders. That is not the case. After we finish our calzones, we're going to come back and play something together. A little bit of couch co-op for you guys. I'm not going to end stream. We can still sit here and chat and do stream raiders. What kind of calzone? I got the, what did I get? Hubby got regular jalapeno popper, and I got regular Santa Fe chicken.
From Sarpino's.
Yeah, we got it from Sarpino's. That's what I got hubby for Valentine's Day, and he got me chocolate bars. Aww. Which I'm gonna share my chocolate with him, because why not?